Hello everyone, I'm pleased to give you this little demo of Datama Compare as an extension in Qlik. So Datama Compare is a tool that will allow you to compare performance between 2 points, typically between 2 dates, and to explain the variation, let's say, of traffic on a website. Well, generally you have an indicator that shows you the variation, for example, in traffic, but it's something else. When it is necessary to explain this variation, Datama will allow you to do this in an extremely efficient manner. First, by breaking down this variation, for example, by step of a funnel, or what Datama will call a market equation. The market equation is the link between the metrics. Here we have created traffic times a conversion rate equal to the total conversion volume. And so it allows us to break down this variation first, saying that all else being equal, if the traffic had increased by 7%, we should have gained 92 transactions. But on the other hand, the conversion rate has decreased. And then quite naturally, when you are in this situation, the question that will arise, which your manager will ask, is what is the explanatory dimension? What is the most interesting dimension to explain this variation? And Datama will allow you to do this extremely quickly by scoring. The importance of the dimensions is highlighted by saying you should look at the conversion rate per session. The decrease in the conversion rate is mainly explained by an issue with the countries, as countries are more relevant than the device in explaining this variation. Datama is capable of isolating what are called mix effects. So, for example, a conversion rate that would decrease, not because you actually have a underperformance on this metric, but rather because at the input of this metric, you had more traffic, more volume in a segment that performs less well, and therefore you see the average decrease. You are able to represent this in the form of a waterfall chart, as well as in the form of a decision tree, which is also dynamic. Datama also automatically generates text and comments, and you can export all of that for your end users, who will use Datama directly in Qlik, responsive to the filter or parameter, to the calculated field that you might create in Qlik. There you go. You will save a phenomenal amount of time in your variation explorations. If you want the paid version of Datama, it allows you to remove the Datama logo and then share with viewers. Feel free to ask questions about this presentation. We will be happy to answer them. See you soon on our platform.